What's up guys, I am Bradley Overrated, bringing you another Overrated review, and today we tackle the game ARMS, an unconventional fighter for the Nintendo Switch. And let's see if this game involves flailing, and the answer is yes it does, but you know what? Flailing your arms has never felt so good as when you play this game. So the goal of ARMS is simple. You choose one of 3 arms that you use for your fighter, which means, now that I think about it, your fighters can unattach their parts of their body, which is scary beyond all reason when you think about it. But you do this anyways, and then you go to battle against another opponent in an attempt to knock him out. It's kind of like boxing, but on steroids and on crack. I love it. It's really fun and really engaging. What blew my mind away is just how addicting this type of game can be, and Nintendo has been very awesome in providing constant updates and new characters for this game, even though it didn't sell probably as well as they wanted it to. But they continue to support it, and all of the stuff that they did support for this game came free. There was no season pass, there was no extra content that you had to pay for. All additional content in the game was free, and I really appreciate that. This game also features the ability to use Joy-Cons, and the Joy-Cons work really well. When you punch with your right hand, your character mimics that punch. When you go to block, your character blocks. When you throw both your left arm and your right arm out in real life, your character attempts to grab the character in the game and throw. I really like using the Joy-Cons, and if you wanted to, you can use, like, for example, the Pro Controller, and it works just as well. Which method is the best way to play ARMS? I couldn't tell you. It's really personal preference, but the fact that the Joy-Cons are so well in tune with this game is a huge plus in my opinion. Not to mention that if you're tired of just beating the crap out of someone, you can play basketball, for example, and slam dunk the crap out of someone. You can play volleyball, you can play 1 vs 100 mode, you can grab a friend and have a 2v2 deathmatch. There are a lot of different options for everybody, from casual to hardcore fighters. ARMS gives you a great variety. Where it doesn't give you the best of variety, though, is its standard tourney mode, where you have to go through 10 waves and then be the champion, essentially. I wish you could have a little bit more adjustable moments in there. For example, I wish it wasn't always the 10 waves and you fight the final boss. I wish there was 15, I wish there was 20, I wish there were certain things you can do, like maybe have it be only all basketball, where no matter what you face each opponent and you play basketball to be the basketball champion. It is a feature that I feel was always lacking in this game, and it never got addressed. Now that it's been out for 2 years, and I believe they stopped with any of the updates for this game, it'll never happen. So that is one thing that is disappointing in this game. And then when it comes to the online functionality, it works great. There is nothing more enjoyable than going online and then getting pushed in every single time because I suck. But I am happy to report that the online functionality of this game still works great to this day. Enough chit chat, I think you get the general idea about ARMS. It's time to give this game a letter grade, and if you're new here, I give letter grades, A being the best and F being the worst. And ARMS is a surprisingly enjoyable fighter for the Nintendo Switch. I do wish there was a little bit more in terms of options that you could have for your standard modes, but all the same, they do give you a great amount of variety for this game. It even has in-game achievements for you if you're into that sort of thing, and unlockables for you. So in conclusion, ARMS is a really fun game that is criminally underrated and criminally underappreciated, and I give ARMS a B+. And it probably would have only been a B, but due to the fact that Nintendo gave us all of this free extra content, usually in the variety of a new character here or a new stadium there, it gets a B+, because they constantly supported this game. They clearly wanted it to work out. I think it was a huge success for a new IP. It's just a shame that I don't think there will ever be a sequel, but if there ever is, I will definitely pick it up. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button and hit the subscribe button. I do these all the time here on this channel. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Have a good one.